Hello and welcome to your daily love message from your person. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And what I'm going to do today is a channel conversation between you and them. So I'm going to bring in two counterpart decks for this reading, both are my decks. We're going to bring in the Intimate Soul Love Oracle, Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine Edition. So we're going to see what you want to say to them and what they want to say to you. And the reason I want to bring these decks in is because I feel all the heat rising again for you guys. So the Kundalini is rising. So you're going to feel all the passion, the desire, and that magnetic pull back to each other. They're feeling very urgent right now. They don't want to lose you. They don't want you moving on. So they're going to start feeling all these feelings again. And they are bubbling up inside. There's all that desire there. And it's guiding them to reach out. So obviously they're going to feel this deep in the body. And they're going to feel it also as this physical longing and desire for you. So don't be surprised if you're feeling that today. So let's connect and see what's going on. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. So what do you want to say to them? What's on your mind today? And again, they give me this feeling of the heart beating fast and feeling a little bit out of breath as well. And you can feel that when you feel all this desire, when the Kundalini starts rising. So what do you want to say to them today? What's on your mind? What's on your mind? What do you want to say? Wow, I've just got one card coming out. I mean, this is powerful stuff. There's a card moving on top as well because I feel there's things you want to say, but you may be afraid to say them right now because maybe you're thinking, I don't want to get hurt again, or I don't want to get pushed away again or rejected or let down. I want to make sure this time, if I'm speaking my truth, it's going to be heard and reciprocated the right way. Because obviously they do reciprocate how you feel, but I feel that you're thinking, I'm not giving too much away this time. So I feel it's not that you're guarding your heart, you're being very careful with your heart because you're thinking, I'm going to open up to you when you start opening up to me. I'm not going to give everything to you anymore. You've got to start giving back to me. So I feel you're in your power here for only those two cards to come out. In fact, it's this main card. This one just got my attention after. So what do they want to say to you? What do they want to say to you today? Whether it's in reply to what you're saying here or because they just want to open up, which they do, as you can see with the cards flying out there. So let's see first of all what you want to say to them. So I'm really interested to see what this card is. So you're saying love. Look at that, love. L-O-V-E, it's love. You've got to love me. If you want me and you want me to love you the way that I want to love you and the way that you always want me to love you, then you've got to show it too. You've got to love me too. Now, this isn't putting demands on them or conditions, because this is an unconditional love, remember. You can't put conditions on that. It's not you saying you've got to do this or you've got to do that. It's you saying, if you want my love, then you've got to be able to give love to me. If you want me to tell you that I love you, then you have to tell me that you love me. If you want to have that part of me, then you've got to give me that part of you. So I feel this is you in your power. You're saying, yes, I love you, and yes, I want you, and yes, I desire you, and you're the embodiment of everything I want in human form. However, I know my worth, and I know that I am loved by God and the Creator and the angels, and I know that I can give to myself all the things that I need to feel safe and secure. I can fulfill my own needs. I can look after myself. I can pay my own bills. I can do my own thing. And if you want my love, which is very unique and special and magical and wonderful, then you've got to be willing to meet me halfway. So I'm seeing this as you in your power, very powerful, okay? So what's the other card? So you're saying L-O-V-E. If you want to love me, if you want to have me, you've got to equally step up here. And look at this. Are you thinking of me today? So you are thinking about them. And you're wondering if they're thinking about you. Well, of course they are. Because if you're thinking about them, it's reciprocated. You are mirrors. So if you're thinking about them, they are thinking about you and vice versa. So of course you're thinking about them. Of course you're wondering if they are thinking about you. But this is also you very much in your power. Saying, I'm going to give my love to you and my body to you and my time and energy and attention to you in a different way now. So whereas you've given it freely before, you're now saying, no, I've learnt my lesson. I've learnt my lesson. I've set my boundaries. I'm surrendering this. And if you want me, then you've got to meet me halfway. And I feel that's about equality. Very powerful. So what are they saying to you then, Divine Feminine? They are saying nobody else will ever do. So they want you to know that nobody else will ever do. So they are saying, of course I want your love. Of course I want your love, your time, your attention, your energy, because nobody else will ever do. Nobody else will ever make me feel the way that you make me feel. And this is also them saying nobody else will ever do. So they know that if they're in a situation right now with someone else, that person cannot, will not, and does not compare to you. And that person cannot, will not, and does not replace you. So they are recognizing, okay, then I'm going to end this karmic situation. I'm going to walk away from where I need to walk away from. I'm going to do what I need to do. So they are recognizing in a very deep way that they want to be all in with you and they know they've got to sort this out. I would love to have some kinky fun. So they do get turned on when they think about you. Kinky fun. Just being with you in the way they want to be with you. Playful. And this is also them saying to you they have a playful side they want to explore with you. And that may have been repressed for a long time because they may have been in the wrong relationships, or they may have been in a relationship where there's been absolutely no intimacy or passion for a long time. So you bring out their primal side. And they said, I'd love to do something fun with you and be playful with you. So this is in their fantasies and their dreams and desires. And they said, I keep replaying our intimate moments in my mind. And this is about intimate moments between you in the bedroom, yes. And if you've had like a really nice moment together, perhaps you've been kissing or making love. But it's also about conversation. Replaying those conversations, those intimate conversations. The things you've shared with each other that you haven't shared with anyone else. And they keep replaying that over and over in their mind. So they are reminiscing right now, going over things, thinking about you. And you're saying, are you thinking about me? And they're saying, yes, I'm thinking about you. I'm reminiscing, I'm replaying things in my mind. I can't get you out of my mind. And I'm having fantasies about you and the things that we could do. I love it when you say my name. So when you say their name, whether you say it in a physical interaction, like you speak it out, or you use it in a message, it really does turn them on. It does something to them because it's you using their name and it feels different than anyone else saying the name. So when anyone else says the name, it doesn't really affect them. When you say it, it makes their body tingle. They feel enlightened. It's like you wake them up in some way. It's like you show them the truth. It's like when you say the name, it just turns a light on in them. And that's what I'm connecting with. So if you find that you're drawn to say their name a lot, when you're talking to them or when you're messaging them and you don't even perhaps know why you do it, it's because that ignites a spark in them that nobody else can ignite by saying their name. Say my name, that's the song. I'm getting that coming through as well. So they love it when you say the name. So I'm not just talking about in the bedroom. I'm talking about when you're having a conversation, dropping their name or putting it into a message, and I don't mean at the beginning, dear you. I mean, you're dropping it in the message. So it turns a light on in them. That's what I'm connecting with. And you may really love it when they say your name too. They're saying it feels so right with you. Intimacy, being with you, having the S word with you. It just feels so right. And they want you to know this. This is why they're saying to you, nobody else will ever do. So they want you to know it feels right with you. When they dream about it, it feels right with you. Everything about being with you feels right. And they don't get that with anybody else. And they're saying, I have a gift for you, a surprise. So they want to come forward with a surprise, a gift. And this is about them opening up their heart to you, showing you how precious and special you are. They want to surprise you. They want to tell you. They want to let you know how they feel. And this is remembering that this is what we're being shown right now. It's going to be an unexpected opportunity or an unexpected interaction, or it's going to be an unexpected message or conversation or meet up that comes in. And many of them will want to give you a surprise. Now that could be them opening up to you, but some of them will give you a gift, and this could be like a birthday present they've held on to, or a Valentine's Day present, or, they give me a block in the throat there, or even a Christmas present. So it could be a physical gift, but I feel it's more a gift of their emotion, because they blocked my throat there. Things they haven't said, things that they want to say, clearing the air with you, telling you what they want, being able to be with you equally the way you want them to be, because you're saying, are you going to love me? So they're saying, I'm going to surprise you with this gift of love. Everything you're wanting, everything you've been dreaming of, everything you've been desiring is going to come to you in an unexpected form. And I get excited when you look at me with those sexy eyes. So they're saying to you, I love your eyes. I love your eyes. They're so sexy. And the reason why, because your eyes penetrate into their eyes and you look deep into their soul. Nobody else looks into their eyes and sees what you see. And that also excites them. It makes them feel liberated and strong, but it also scares them and spooks them at the same time because you see deeply into them. You see into them in a way that nobody else does. And that makes them feel things that they've never felt before. So they love your eyes. They also love the look of your eyes. It could be the colour of your eyes. It could be the shape of your eyes. Maybe you wear glasses and that enhances your eyes. It could be the makeup you wear if you're a lady, or you wear eye makeup, or, it could be the way that you kind of accentuate your eyes. Maybe you have you put eyeliner on with this, with like a thing going that way, or mascara. But you do your eyes in a certain way as well that they love. But they love your eyes. So it doesn't matter if you're a guy or a gal. It doesn't matter whether you wear makeup or not. What they're saying is, I love your eyes because your eyes are like my eyes. And you'll notice that the more that you connect with them in the 5D especially, and the more you feel their energy, you'll look in the mirror and you'll see your own eyes penetrating into them. So you'll see them looking back in the mirror. And you'll see certain things about your eyes. Maybe your eyes have been changing. Or maybe you've noticed they've got little lines at the end of their eyes and you've started getting them too. Or, you're noticing things. You're thinking, wow, I didn't have them before. And now I can really feel and sense and see that we are one. So you see each other. It's not just feeling each other's energy and knowing you are one. It's like you feel and sense and see each other in each other. And that's really what they love about you, because looking into your eyes is really them seeing themselves. And that's what you remind them of. So they're saying to you, I get excited when you look into my eyes with those sexy eyes. I'll get excited when you look at me. And excited is about that nervous feeling. You make them feel alive. But it's also they get excited and turned on too. So it's everything they feel. You just make them feel alive and free and like they've never felt before. And they're saying, I lie awake in bed wishing you could touch me. Now, this is showing you two things. It's showing you, first of all, they are lying awake. So they're not sleeping very well, or they're very restless. And they're giving me fear. And this can be also about fear, because I feel they're worried about what you're doing, who you're with. Are you with anyone? Are you moving on? And that's urgent, and that makes them feel awful, because they definitely do not want you moving on. They give me a lot of fear when I'm connecting with that. They're lying awake at night thinking, are you with anyone else? Are you touching anyone else? And then they start thinking about you touching them, and that turns them on. And that may even push them into a vivid lucid dream about you, where they experience a fantasy, or they have that astral visit with you in that way, and the Kundalini rises and you both feel it. But they are saying, I lie awake thinking about you. They want you to know that you're on their mind at night. So when there's no distractions and all the noise is gone and there's nothing else there that they need to do but sleep, you're boom, straight there in their mind. And obviously that you're there anyway. They feel your presence and they connect with your energy throughout the day. But if they're very good at distracting themselves or blocking you out, they can't hide from you when they are sleeping or when they are trying to fall asleep. And they said, I have many dreams and fantasies about you. There it is. So that's just, kind of following on from this card. So they're saying, I lie awake, I'm in bed, and I'm wishing that you could touch me. And then I fall into a dream where you do touch me, and I have a fantasy or a vivid dream about it, and it's very powerful. And this could wake them up in the night sweating. It makes them feel things. Use your imagination. I'm keeping this PG, so use your imagination. But they have dreams and fantasies about you where you're kissing them, touching them, saying the name, talking about the future, giving you a gift. Everything feels right with you. So if they are being intimate with you in their dream or their fantasy, it just feels so right with you. You say their name, it turns them on. You look into their eyes with those sexy eyes. And then that's what they're replaying in their mind. So they may even have had a very vivid dream or fantasies about you where they've had some kinky fun with you, or they've realized nobody else will ever do, and they were playing that over and over in their mind. So of course they're thinking about you, and yes, the answer is love. And it's really beautiful that out of this whole deck, Divine Feminine, the only card that wanted to come out is this one, because that's you saying it's quite simple. It's LOVE. It's love. There's nothing else to say. What else is there to say? I love you, but you also have to love me back the way that we came here to be together. So it's not about you demanding. Please understand, I'm not saying you're demanding it a certain way. What you're doing is knowing your own worth enough to say, I'm not going to overgive anymore. I'm not going to overdo anymore. I'm going to wait for you to come and meet me at my level, and then we can explore this love the way that you want to, in this way. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.